Can you guess what we're talking about today? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Kimmie. This is my attic, and if you guessed the e.l.f. collection x Dunkin' Donuts, then you would be right. Now, first of all, I just want to say real quick, in case anybody notices, I'm in allergy hell. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but the changing of the seasons, I'm prone to allergies anyway, as you all know by now. And like I said, with the changing of the seasons, it's been a rough one. I've had a rough couple of days. I have broken out a little bit, and my skin is like suffering. But so if you see anything like that, like I have kind of like scratch marks, but that's not from allergies. That's from me, and I have like a little breakout here. Yeah. It's been really, really rough. I am so thankful for the spring weather. I absolutely love it. But if you have allergies, you know there is a price to pay for the changing of the seasons. In any case, guys, yes, welcome back. Today we are talking about the Dunkin' Donuts e.l.f. collection. I haven't seen a whole lot of reviews on YouTube. What I did see wasn't all that great, so I don't know. We'll see what we think. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say that pretty much everyone who reviewed it probably had the same idea that they would get a little bit of breakfast from Dunkin' Donuts while we sit here and review this makeup. So I don't know when you'll see this. You're probably going to see this either Monday or Tuesday, but it's actually Sunday morning. So I thought, why not go out and get something from Dunkin' Donuts, and then we can talk about the collection by e.l.f. But I do want to say something, and it's not going to be a popular opinion. There might be a little bit of controversy here. I might stir up a little controversy on the internet, but that's okay. I'm not a big fan of Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I said it. I said it. It's out there now. I'm just not. I like really strong coffee, and I just feel like Dunkin' Donuts, I don't know, to me, it's just weak. I don't know. I prefer Starbucks. Actually, I prefer to just brew it at home, to be honest with you. But if I was going to go out and get some coffee, I definitely prefer Starbucks. So what I did was I went to Dunkin' Donuts this morning and I ordered an iced tea. And oh, I took the thing off. There was a paper on here. And I didn't notice it. It just said iced tea with a shot of raspberry, and then on the bottom it said black. And I was like, what the hell? What is that, like, what does that mean? So I didn't have any in the car. I waited till I got home, and when I had some, it wasn't tea, it was coffee. I think it was coffee with a shot of raspberry. It wasn't all that great, but I did add a little bit of milk. It's not a big deal. I'll drink it. But yeah, if I had my way, I would have gotten some iced tea from there, because like I said, I'm not a big fan of their coffee, but I ended up with one anyway with a shot of raspberry in it. It is what it is. And I went and purchased a bagel for breakfast. I know, I live in New York and I got a bagel from Dunkin' Donuts. That might be a sin. But anyway, I got a toasted bagel with some butter. So they have a lot on the menu now. Like, I was looking a little bit. They have like avocado toast and like omelet bites. Like, it's a different Dunkin' Donuts. I like an old standby. I can't help it. That's good. Okay. So now that we have discussed Dunkin' Donuts, let's discuss e.l.f. I feel like e.l.f. has been having a hard time lately. They've been having some misses. They've been having more misses than hits. In fact, I don't think we've seen a really big hit from e.l.f. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong. I don't feel like we've seen a really big hit from e.l.f. since those bite-sized palettes that we saw last year. Those $3 palettes that were amazing. That was probably the last really great thing that we saw from e.l.f., if my memory is serving me correct. Last year, this is not, like I said, this is not the first time that e.l.f. has hooked up with a food industry. Oh, I don't know, did I say that? But it's definitely not. If we all remember last year, they hooked up with Chipotle. They had that palette. I did not buy it. I don't know how successful it was. It just didn't appeal to me. And it's not that I don't like Chipotle. I do like Chipotle. But I don't know, Chipotle in an eyeshadow palette just didn't do it for me. Like, this I was excited about. When we get into the collection, I'll show you why. But the eyeshadow palette from Chipotle, it was supposed to be set up like the bar, like when you go in and order. If you're familiar with Chipotle, they have like I think they have like the meats, and then like the rices, and then like the toppings. So that's kind of how the palette was set up. So I guess if you're really into Chipotle, it was probably cute, but I don't know. I just wasn't into it. I didn't buy it. I think the last collection they had, the cookies and cream collection, I didn't get that either, but from what I heard and saw, it wasn't all that great. So I don't know. I think e.l.f. needs a hit, and I don't think they had one with this collection, but we're going to go ahead and try it anyway. I don't have the whole collection. I will tell you what I have and where you get it, what's still available. So let's go ahead and jump in. e.l.f. and Dunkin' Donuts. So I'm not exactly sure what will be happening when you guys see this, but as of now, Ulta has all the stuff on sale. I don't think that's a good sign because this is a relatively new collection. I think it only dropped like a week or two ago. But they have, what they do have left, they have on sale if you purchase it online. So let me show you what I purchased. I picked up the Do Not Forget Putty Primer by e.l.f. So now this is a little bit exciting. This is one of e.l.f.'s signature products. I have never ever tried it. I don't know how it works on dry skin or if it's good for dry skin. So we're going to find out. I think it's supposed to smell like donuts. Like I feel like every collection they do, they come out with something like this Putty Primer because I think it, like I said, I think it's one of their standout products, and they just kind of make it in a different scent. So it says for every makeup run. I'm telling you, the packaging on this collection, they hit it out of the park. I think it's so cute, especially if you're a Dunkin' Donut fan. And then, yeah, on the back of it, it has Wake Up Makeup, e.l.f. runs on Dunkin'. If you, like, purchase, like, from Dunkin' Donuts, they usually have these little stickers on it, like what you ordered. So they have that on here. I mean, they have the packaging down to a science. And don't forget Putty Primer. So it's really, really, really cute. So we're going to go ahead and try this. I am super excited about it because, like I said, I have never ever tried the Putty Primer, and I have heard it is such an amazing product. This was originally $12. It's on sale at Ulta right now for $8.40. Again, I don't know like when you'll be seeing this, but e.l.f. in itself e.l.f. in itself is a very, very reasonably priced brand. And of course, you can also pick this up on their website. Okay, so that's the first thing I purchased. The second thing I purchased, I had to get this. I had to have this. I couldn't get my Glam Light Damn Hershey Kiss Sponge, but I was getting this. So this is the e.l.f. Dunkin' Strawberry Frosted with Sprinkles Face Sponge. I'm also not really into Dunkin' like the donuts. I'm not crazy about the donuts. And it's not that I don't like sweets. Trust me, I do. But there's something about the donuts I'm just not into. But if I was going to have one, I would have the strawberry one. So I was kind of excited to pick this up. This looks like a freaking huge makeup sponge. So this is going to be kind of interesting, like how this works. But yeah, again, such cute packaging. They have the sticker on the back. Strawberry Frosted with Sprinkles Face Sponge. Express Yo e.l.f. How cute. Really cute. Okay. So this price, and again, this is on sale right now at Ulta online for $6.30. It was originally $9. Okay, and the last thing I picked up, of course, is the eyeshadow. Now, what I did, and this is so cute because this is supposed to be like a donut box. It says a dozen shades. So this is supposed to be like a dozen donut box. I think some people, from what I saw, did think this is one palette. It's not one palette. It's 3 minis. It's like they're mini palettes. So I think one of the reasons that e.l.f. is always releasing these mini palettes is because of the success that they had when they did the those mini palettes last year. So I think they're trying to ride that out a little bit more. I personally think this would have done better as a palette, like a dozen donut palette, but whatever. So there's three little palettes in here: Strawberry Frosted, Chocolate Frosted, and Boston Cream. So we'll try them out. And like I said, the packaging is freaking adorable. It's so cute. You know I love packaging. Now, this isn't packaging that you would display, but even just buying it and like the fact that it's like, you know, it's like that little extra, I don't know. It's cute. And I really love when makeup is packaged with a lot of thought behind it. It's just something that I like. For some people, they don't care, but for me, it's something that I like. So The palette right now is on sale at Ulta. It was originally $16. It's on sale for $11.20. The other thing that they have that I didn't pick up, part of the collection, is the Glaze for Days lip gloss set. That's at Ulta for $8.40. It was originally $12. So that's not the whole collection though. Let me go to the e.l.f. website because I think there are other things in the collection that Ulta no longer has. Okay, so I will tell you that the PR thing, the PR box, that sold out really, really fast. I did kind of, there was a part of me that wanted it because it was $75 for PR. I didn't think that was too bad. Although now when I just said that out loud, I think I'm glad I didn't get it. I think I'm glad I didn't get it. What I kind of wanted was that cup. So the PR package had like that plastic, you know that plastic Dunkin cup? I never ever use them. It's like the water bottle. I never ever use it, but for some reason I just thought it would be cool because it says e.l.f. Cosmetics, Dunkin' e.l.f. So it would be kind of like, if you're like a collector of these kind of things, I think it would be a cool thing to have. But the PR package sold out very, very, very quickly. I don't think it's coming back because I don't think this collection went over so big. But hey, you never know. The other thing that was part of the collection was the brushes, which I don't have. It doesn't even look like they're still on e.l.f.'s website. So maybe the brushes are completely sold out. And the the coffee lip scrub is also sold out. I could have bought that when I bought this. The scrub was still available. To be honest with you, I have used e.l.f.'s scrub before. It would have probably been cool because it was coffee flavored, and of course Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts is known for their coffee, but I will tell you I have used e.l.f. lip scrubs before, and to me they're nothing that great. So I really wasn't that interested, coffee or not, in the lip scrub. So those are the three products that I did get, and I'm kind of happy with what I purchased and what I didn't purchase. So first up, we're going to go ahead and try this Putty Primer, and then we'll put a foundation over it. I'm going to do a foundation that I know works for me. That way I can kind of test the primer and the sponge. So let's do it. Okay guys, so I moved you in a little bit closer, and first up is the Putty Primer. So it's supposed to smell like donuts. It doesn't really, but that's okay because I don't think I'd want a makeup that smelled like donuts, to be honest with you. Now, I have heard like so many amazing things about this product. I'm telling you. So many. Yeah, so let me just read you what it says. It says a creamy face primer that locks in your makeup look all day and gives skin a... I hate pop-ups. I was in the middle of reading it and it said, do you want to be part of the beauty squad? No. Okay. A creamy face primer that locks in your makeup look all day and gives your skin a glazy glow finish. Inspired by a fresh Dunkin' glazed donut. Grips. Makeup for long last wear. Gives you smooth glazed complexion with or without makeup. Sheer creamy tint for a soft focus finish. Same formula as our best-selling Luminous Putty Primer, but with a subtle glazed donut scent. So yeah, subtle is not the word. It's like, oh, maybe subtle is the word. Really subtle. Really subtle. You just apply it with fingers, right? I think it's nice. I do think it's nice. Is it the best primer I've ever used? Or like, would I go as crazy about it as some people do? No, but to be honest with you, I have a feeling... Let's see how the makeup goes on over it. But I have a feeling... Because so many people love this stuff. Like, love it. My skin is probably just very dry. I have a feeling this does really well with like combination or oil, skin that's a little bit more on the oilier side, because I don't feel like I'm getting a lot of moisture from this. I need like a really moisturizing primer. But with that said, it is kind of nice. It does make your skin feel really nice. I don't have one thing. I don't have one problem. Just one. I don't really have is pores. I don't have too many bad pores, and I think that's what this stuff is really good for. So I can't say think it's a nice product. Does it smell like donuts? No, but I think that's kind of good. And it is giving my skin a nice look. It is giving my skin like a feel-good look. Like I feel like makeup would apply well over this. So yeah, I think I like this product. Like, it doesn't, I don't think it really claims to be moisturizing. Does it give you a dewy glow? Very, very subtle. Very subtle if it's barely there. But it does make your skin feel good. So, we'll give that one a check. Okay, now let's go ahead and open up the sponge. So what I'm going to use with the sponge is the Tarte Amazonian Clay BB Tinted Moisturizer. So basically this is Tarte's BB cream. I absolutely love it. Now the foundation, the Amazonian foundation, is not very good on my skin because my skin is too dry for it. But the BB cream, totally different story. The BB cream works really, really nice. So here it is. Here is the donut. This sponge is freaking huge. Like, how do you even... I would imagine if you're going to do powder, maybe you could just, like, do that. Oh, that would be cute for, like, powder, but I don't use powder. So I think I'm going to go in on the side and kind of use it like that. Let's wet it first. I mean, it feels like a typical sponge, so it's probably fine. And it's so cute. It's just like a little big. It's a little big for a makeup sponge. So let's go ahead and try some of this. Oh my goodness, I'm almost out. If you're looking for a BB cream for dry skin, it's a really nice one. It gives kind of good coverage too. Okay, let's see how we apply with this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little awkward. So, this is, oh God, look at my neck. I don't know if you guys can see it. Just like, it looks like I was like attacked by something. Like, I'm gonna turn into a vampire by next week. If I start filming at night. Ugh, I absolutely love this foundation. I love it. And I have to say, I think the primer is good under it. It's going on very, very smoothly. Very smoothly. I mean, for me, this stuff always kind of goes on. It always goes on nice. But, I mean, that's another way I can test the primer because I know how good this foundation works for my skin. So, yeah. Okay, Putty Primer gets a check. Putty Primer gets a definite check. Sponge is okay, but the sponge is just like, I mean, let's face it. Let's be real. Sponge is just pure cuteness. Sponge is just pure cuteness. And the fact that you now have a sponge that's shaped like a strawberry donut. I wonder if I do this. No, I think that's more for powder. It's a little awkward to work with, and I mean, it blends well. It does blend well, and it's cute. But I definitely prefer a regular makeup sponge. So what I would have done, I think, is made it kind of like the pink with sprinkles, but just in a regular makeup sponge. I was gonna say flavor. In a regular makeup sponge shape. I don't think we need like the whole big donut shape. I would have just done a pink sponge with sprinkles. And I think that would have been just as good and more practical. Because I would like to use a sponge that looks like a strawberry donut, but it's a little awkward. It's doable, but it's awkward. But yeah, it blends it in the makeup pretty good. And yeah, makeup looks really good. The BB cream looks really good. So I think the primer did do a really good job. And the sponge did a good job too. And like I said, the magic here is that you have a sponge shaped like a donut. So hey, it appealed to me. If it appeals to you, I would pick it up. Okay, with that said, we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of things. We're going to take a look at these eyeshadows. I know that these eyeshadows didn't get good reviews. I read some of the reviews. I watched a few YouTube videos. And I think they were a swing and a miss. But hey, let's check them out ourselves. Let's see how they do. So like I said before, we have 3 mini palettes. Now, I personally think that this collection would have been a little bit better. If I did this collection, I would have made 1 palette, like a dozen donut palette and like just name them after donuts. So like the pink one would be like the pink shade would be like strawberry sprinkles or something. Like I would have named like each one after a donut. Okay, but what I think that they're doing here is kind of riding still on the success of their mini bite-sized palettes. That's what I think is going on here. Now I already have a complaint. I just took these things out of the box and I have a complaint. So there's 3 of them. This is strawberry with frosted sprinkles. That's nice. I'm going to swatch them out, but you basically have what looks like 2 matte pinks and 2 shimmers. Here's my problem, okay? Here's my problem. You get 3 mini palettes, right? And now look at these palettes. This is chocolate frosted with sprinkles. This is Boston cream. Do you see what's wrong with this picture? Okay. Why do I look... Is this not a good shade? I think it's the camera. I wear this shade all the time. I don't know why I'm looking so like... I don't know. Maybe because I didn't go down my neck. I don't know. Anyway. These... Look how close they are. That's my problem. Like, there's a yellow shade. There's a yellow shade. This is why I think this would have done better in a palette. Like, I just feel like you have two like brown shades here. You have 2 brown shades here. This kind of pop of blue out of nowhere. I don't know. I think this would have just done better in a palette. That's my personal feeling. But e.l.f. obviously did not consult me. So are there I don't believe there's shade names. There usually aren't on these little palettes. So like this one, like I said, is the Boston Cream palette. Ooh, these are not swatching out all that great. And I think, all right, they're a little powdery. Let's go ahead and swatch them out. We'll do a look. We'll see what happens. Okay, guys, so here's the thing. There is some glitter I didn't even know about. So this 4 right here, this is the strawberry sprinkle one. Matte glitter. Shimmer, 2 shimmers. This shimmer is very, very, very pretty. So we'll go ahead and try that one. And then there's like a barely seeable shade. They don't have shade names, but this also could be my skin tone. And I think there's some glitter in this one too. It's kind of hard to tell, but most of these shades have glitter in them. I'm telling you right now. Okay, here's chocolate sprinkles. Here's Boston cream in the middle. So we have 2 of these palettes that are almost exactly very, 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 very similar. Boston cream is for, what's it called? Shimmer shades. It's just 4 shimmers. This is a really, really nice one. This probably swatched the best. Actually, I think Boston cream swatched the best. It's 4 shimmer shades. It's no, like, glitters, like matte glitters or anything like that. This is a beautiful shade, beautiful shade. Very, very beautiful shade. This kind of blue, I think, is nice for the spring. But again, this is a set, so you have to buy all 3. Chocolate sprinkles. These 2 mattes didn't swatch that great. This matte swatched a little better. It's the glitter. Like, there's so much glitter. It's hard for me to tell which shades have glitter and which shades don't. But this shade is definitely a matte glitter. The glitter kind of went all over the place. This I might try to use as a highlighter. I don't know. Yeah, there's just too much glitter going on in here for me. But let's go ahead. Let's try them on. I did make a mistake, if you guys caught me. It's the chocolate sprinkles. That's the 4 shimmer shades, not the Boston cream. So I switched them around. So, yeah, this one is the 4 shimmer shades. This one I think is the nicest. And then this is the Boston cream. So I'm actually going to start out with the Boston cream. I'm going to go ahead in with this yellow shade, like all over the lid. And let's see how we do with that. This is kind of a powdery formula. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try a different brush. I'm going to try a smaller brush. So, oh my god, this formula is so powdery. It's kind of going everywhere. And there's really not a whole lot of pigment. I mean, it's a yellow shade, so I guess we could give it a break, but yeah, not a whole lot of pigment. Let's go ahead and try the one next to it. I think that one was like this one is like a matte glitter, which I'm also not like crazy about, but let's see. Where the heck is the pigment? These shadows have hardly any pigment. Like hardly any. Oh, okay. Third time's the charm. And it's creasing. they're creasing really, really fast. I'm gonna go ahead with this darker shade right here. Even the darker shade isn't showing up too much, but it's definitely a little bit better than the other ones. They don't blend well. They don't blend well at all. This shade I'm gonna save. Is this the shade I was gonna save? Yeah, this shade I'm gonna see if I can use it as a highlighter. Okay. Let's dip into some of these shimmers, shall we? Let's go ahead and try this like yellowy shimmer. This is from Chocolate Sprinkles. There's so much fallout. Oh my. Yes, I took my finger and tried to remove it, and now I am covered in glitter. But that's okay, because that's just how this is going. I think that's a reasonable review, because if you use these palettes, chances are you're going to be covered in glitter. The shimmers aren't even that good. Gonna try this one. This shimmer swatched really nice, but alright, these palettes are a swing. This one anyway is a swing and a miss. Oh boy. Oh boy. Am I even wearing, I feel like I'm not even wearing any eyeshadow. Let's go ahead into the strawberry sprinkle one. We'll do that on the other eye. Elf. What are you doing? What are you doing, Elf? All right, let's go ahead and try. We'll go in with this one right here, this shade right here. Oh my God, are these, I can't even tell you. I don't know if you see like smoke in the air. No, it's just eyeshadow. It like all fell off the brush. I don't even know which side it was on. No pigment. So I think I'm going to be doing, am I already thinking about Christmas? Probably, I'm not doing Vlogmas, I'll tell you that, but probably like the week of Christmas or like the week before Christmas or going into Christmas, whatever, I probably will do my usual video every day. Anyway, I was thinking of things that you do like at the end of the year, videos you make at the end of the year. And yeah, definitely this will, you can bet these palettes will be on the most disappointing list. This one's, okay, so this one, is it this one? This one. This is the one I just dipped into. This one right here. This is probably the best one I've used so far. But that's not to say that I would recommend these palettes, because I wouldn't. I mean, there's so many palettes with nice pinks. Although that pink is nice, but we'll go ahead and use the shimmer. This is a shame. This is just a shame. That one's nice. This shade, right here, this is a decent inner corner shade. And this shade over here is not terrible, but yeah, that's a beautiful inner corner shade, but all in all, it's not that great. All right, let me go ahead and finish up my makeup. I will be right back with my final thoughts. Okay guys, so before I give you my final thoughts, I'll tell you what else I am wearing. I'm trying to make it an elf themed day, so I did go ahead and put on a little bit of the Forever Sun-Kissed bronzer. I do like this bronzer, and then I used some of the Always Breezy Primer Infused Shimmer Blush. So these two products I really do enjoy from elf. And then one of my absolute favorite products from elf, and I don't think that this got a whole lot of love when it came out, but this is the Lash It Loud elf mascara. I like it. I use it quite frequently, and I think for the price, I think this is a great mascara. And then another one of my favorites by elf, this is the Lip Plumping Gloss by elf. So you don't get like a ridiculous plump, but it does make your lips feel good. It does make them look a little bit fuller. This is in Peach Bellini. I really like their plumping lip glosses. I think they are very good. Okay, so now into the collection. Before I give it a final grade, I forgot to use this highlighter. My God, it's going everywhere. I was gonna try to use this shade as a highlighter, but I don't have high hopes because it's so powdery. Maybe they can't use that brush. Let me try this brush. Yeah, it's so glittery. It's so glittery. All right, let's just forget it. Okay, so what do I think of this collection? Here's the thing. Okay. We'll start off with the Do Not Forget primer. It does not really smell like donuts, so if you were just going to purchase this one because you have the other ones and, you know, maybe you collect them, whatever, because this is a really good product. I think a lot of people really love this product, so maybe that's why you were going to purchase it. It doesn't smell like donuts. It smells a little sweet. With that said, I think it is really nice, but again, this is one of elf's signature products. I do think this is worth the money whether you pick it up with this collection or another collection or just a standard putty primer. It does make your skin feel nice. Now I can't say how it is with pores, but for me, I have dry skin. I was able to use it. I did think it went on really well. I did think it made my makeup look good. I think this is a really nice product. Okay, and of course the little makeup sponge. Now like I said, I would have done it a little differently. I think this sponge, it's a little bit impractical, but it's cute. You know, it's just like one of those things to have. It works. It's nice. The big fail here, the big fail is these palettes. Okay, if you are going to purchase these palettes because you think they're going to be like the mini palettes that they came out with, those $3 mini palettes, you are going to be disappointed. The formula is completely different. I think elf could have knocked it out of the park with this one if they had done like a dozen donut palette. Like I said, put them all in one palette and go with that formula. Why not? That formula is tried and true and everybody loves it, and made some different kinds of colors and like really like named it after, like I said, like named it after like the donuts or stuff that you get in Dunkin Donuts. I don't know. You have to be a little bit creative in the makeup industry. The packaging on this collection was really good, and I really feel like they could have done a lot with it. But let's face it, if the formula is not there, if the makeup isn't wearable, then no matter how cute the packaging is, it's just not worth it. Now, swatching out, I liked Chocolate Sprinkles the best, but what I'm learning the more I'm getting into makeup is that you can't tell a lot from a swatch. I used to think you could tell more from a swatch than you actually can. So honestly, this didn't go on that well. And Boston Cream is a total disaster. I think my favorite out of the three is Strawberry Sprinkles. I got like a kind of a nice soft pink look, and I am kind of liking that look, especially with the summer coming. That's this eye. But there's a lot of beautiful pink eyeshadows out there, and I don't think just to get this little palette. I think this color and this color, these two colors in it. And this one is this very shimmery one does make a really nice inner corner. It reminds me of the Super Shock. Was it Icy something? The Bum by Colourpop. I think it's Icy. I don't know. I'll put it down here. That's kind of what it reminds me of a little bit. But yeah, all in all, overall, I would have to say these shadows were a bust. I would not recommend them. I don't think they're very good. And it was a little disappointing because, like I said, I think that they could have done a really good job with this collection. And I think e.l.f. could use it right now. But yeah, this just wasn't it. This wasn't it. So save your money, guys, even though they're on sale. Just not worth it. Let's see what else they come out with. Hopefully they'll drop something nice over the summer. We'll see. We'll have to see. So what are you guys using? Did you guys pick up that Winnie the Pooh by Colourpop, that Winnie the Pooh collection? That's like everywhere right now. Like, as all people are talking about is the Winnie the Pooh collection. I have another confession. This is the video of confessions. This is the video of controversy. Never into Winnie the Pooh. Never into Winnie the Pooh. Don't like his voice. It creeped me out. He sounds like, I don't know. I was never into the cartoon. It's cute and everything, but I never really was into it. And to me, that's another collection. That's another collection that's just all about the packaging. And even though I do like packaging, there's nothing that I'm really attracted to in that collection with the exception of the honey pots. Those little honey pot lip scrubs. And the fact that they are in what looks like a honey pot, I'm going to have to assume that they're sold out. I don't know that, but I'm going to have to assume that. Other than that, I wasn't really too excited about that collection either. So yeah, we're going to let that one go too. Let's see what comes down the pike. I did order the Odin's Eye mystery box, which I'm totally excited about because I don't own anything from Odin's Eye. So when I get that, we will be unboxing that. I know I still have to try the Rose Gold Cara Color. That video is going to be coming out soon. And then I have a Sephora haul. I have a ton of stuff. So that's just some of the things that we are going to be doing. For the rest of the day, though, it is Sunday. It's absolutely beautiful outside. So I think I'm going to take a walk. And then I'm going to Netflix binge on Ultimatum. You guys heard about this show? I don't know. We'll see how it is. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. I hope you have a fabulous week. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. We talk about it all in the attic. If there's ever anything you want me to talk about, you can certainly leave it in the comments below. You can follow me over on Instagram at Kimmie Teresa, and if it's something that I can talk about, I absolutely will. Guys, once again, thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, and as always, please take good care of yourself so you can take care of someone else, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.